Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but as the quarterback was taking the field, he took an extra couple seconds to thank his defense as they made their way to the sideline. Not only giving him the ball, but giving him the ball on what is a short field. Now, can he lead this offense and take advantage of the takeaway? You get a gift to start the game. Now you got to come away with points, and ideally, you want to come away with a touchdown.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for two. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it here with Saquon. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down. Oh, he coughs up the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that.
And he's going to take this all the way home. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest. Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Washington now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Here's a first carry for their running back. The ball's out, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running.
And remember now, So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now he takes off. A big play there on the scramble. 35 yards.
Let's go.
Kirk is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll try it now with Barkley. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. On play action, here's Hurts. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 2nd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the draw, the give to Etienne. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3 and out. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
No touch, sir.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
No touch, sir.
3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
No touch.
They'll try and run for it. They convert with a gain of 15.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
And they continue to pour it on into the end zone, tack on 2 more points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for a hit, and he has lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Man in motion is Brown. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
That's good for an Eagles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Great, set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Delta.
They'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
How about this play call? Into space. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.